adults too, and we need to get what's going on here. And if the political establishment wants to keep it all superficial and only about the symptoms and only about the leaves, that's no excuse for us. We need to get deep, and we need to water the roots, and we need to rise to the occasion the way other generations have done before. We talk about why those children aren't helped. We should be rescuing those children no differently than if they were the victims of a natural disaster. This is a huge humanitarian emergency in our midst. When you have 40% of all Americans who are having a trouble on a daily basis, chronic economic stress and anxiety, chronic on a daily basis, not knowing exactly what they'll do if there's really a hit on their on the costs that they must address, whether it has to do with transportation, or health, their rent, their work, whatever it is. You have a sea of human suffering in the richest country of the world. So let's talk about why. Why is it that these children aren't being helped?
The people meant to help them are helping themselves, making their lives easier. Education, special education, is about ethics, moral boundaries, and knowing right from wrong. Because once you close your classroom door, if you get audited once a year, nobody questions you at all. And the anxiety of somebody about who's gonna pay, oh my lord, enough. I just know that my ex-husband and I decided to do things differently, away from the cultural, social pressures of what a man's role is and what a woman is meant for. Bearing children. It's an election year, which means all ideas are in. And now we can begin. Thanks, Neptune.
Well, they don't work, do they? So they don't have any financial leverage. Not old enough to work. And they're not old enough to vote, so there's no constituency there. So what is our political establishment, our quote-unquote government, whose job, according to the Declaration of Independence, their job instituted among men to secure the rights of the pursuit of happiness, and clearly these children are not able to pursue happiness. We have transitioned over the last 40 years. We've actually reverted. Just like a person regresses, a nation can regress, and we have regressed. We have regressed from a functioning democracy to a functioning aristocracy, corporatocracy, oligarchy, whatever you want to call it. At this point, we do not function so much as a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, as we are a government of multinational corporations, by multinational corporations, and for multinational corporations. The dark influence of money, called dark money, on our governmental system is so great that there is more advocacy to enable those who